Hold on. Gotta feel like my life is at least somewhat put together. Hello friends, welcome back. It is that time of month again where we pick our TBR for the month of July. How many books did I read last month? Out of the books I picked, possibly 2 or 3. I don't actually remember. I am doing this so fast though because I actually have to leave soon and I didn't plan this out properly. The goal is to only pick 5 books that I know for a fact I'm absolutely going to read and love. Anyways, mind you, I've tried to record this video 3 times now. I've had to restart this, so you don't care. You don't care. We're just gonna pick. Okay. Young. Why is it not focusing? Young adult. Okay, here's what, because I have a lot of young adult, but I know for a fact I need to start finishing some series. Obviously, I read The Naturals, really enjoyed it, so I went and bought the second book. We're picking Killer Instincts by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the second book in the Naturals series, so this is book 1. How have you been? How are you guys doing? I'm sorry for being MIA for the past 2 weeks. I have been out of town going to a couple of concerts, so last month was a little bit busy for me, so I didn't get to as many books as I wanted to. A book with 1 word in the title. I think I have the perfect book. We're actually going to pick this book because I've actually had this book for a while now, but we're going to do God Killer by Hannah Kaner. This is a 3-book series so far. It's actually really interesting. I think from what I know about it, this is a world where gods are not wanted. There are god killers. She is tasked with killing gods. However, she comes in contact with a noble girl who has a small god connected to her soul, and if she kills the god, she kills the child. So she's looking for a way to help save the girl, but also kill the god at the same time. So I feel like this would be a quick read as well. I think it's only, oh yeah, it's under 300 pages, so this could be a quick read for me. I need quick reads. Yes, this is another series that I'm getting into, but it may be a quick series. So I like books with, I feel like this could be a quick read. So God Killer is the second book. Alright. I hate that we're making this such a quick one, but I don't have all the time in the world to make a long video. But what have you guys been doing with your summer plans? Have you been up to date with, reading? Have you guys, where is everyone sitting at with their reading goals? Me personally, I think I'm a little over halfway to my reading goal. I think my reading goal is 40 to 45 books this year, because last year I did 35, and I'm not the quickest of reading, and I end up having a lot that I have to do in my life, so I try to keep it as low as possible. Oh, okay. This one says, let's get it to focus. A book you know nothing about. A book I know nothing about. I'm gonna go with If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I don't know what this book is about. I'm not gonna read the blurb on the back. If you guys don't know this, I do love to go into books blind. I'm big on not reading the blurb because I feel like a lot of times when I read the blurb, I'm spoiling myself, even though the blurbs aren't even really they're not spoilers. But to me, I like going into it blind because it makes me go, okay, is this book actually good, or did the blurb just make it that way? So I do blind books. I do blind readings. I'm not gonna read the back of this. I don't know what this book is about, but this is on my list for 20. What was my list called? It was like the top 10 books that I want to read this year, and this was one of those books that was on my list. So, If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Don't know what it's about. No one tell me because I'm going to go into it blind, but this is our third pick. Here's the thing. I have been gone, obviously. 82 Major was another K-pop group that I went and seen Do you guys spend your summer going to festivals or seeing artists play? Like, I just recently went and seen Stray Kids in Chicago and in Atlanta, and when I tell you that I sweated my ass off, I'm not lying. I think I drank more water in the span of one day than I have in my entire life. I drink water daily. But the amount of water that I drank for these concerts, because they were outside venues, was insane. But I still had a great time. So, like, who are you guys seeing? If you're seeing anyone. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. I'm just trying to get to know you guys. Oh no. Oh no. This is a book that intimidates you. A book that intimidates me? I have one. I feel like that can be left up to interpretation. Like, intimidates me how? Okay, I've got one. I don't want to take forever to pick this book, but a book that intimidates me would have to be House of Earth and Blood. This is Crescent City, the Sarah J. Maas book. The reason why this intimidates me is because this book is literally the size of my head. I don't even know how many pages it is. Let's see. 800. 800 pages. Why is she so thick, though? Why is she so thick? What do you have to say, Sarah, that can't be said in less than that? Okay. The good thing is I have the audiobook for this as well, so I can listen and read at the same time, or if I'm doing things around the house, I can listen. So this one intimidates me because it's another Sarah J. Maas world. I have read ACOTAR and I've read Throne of Glass. Loved both of those series. Throne of Glass is probably my favorite from her because it's so well written. There's so much that happens. If you've not read it, I believe you should definitely go read it because it's a good assassin adventure. It's just really good. I can't describe it. It was so good that it put me in a reading slump for like a little over 2 years. Or a little over a year and a half. We'll just say that. So, Crescent City. I have been putting this off for the longest time because I'm afraid to commit to a book this big. But I read Throne of Glass. I can do this. I can do this. So, Crescent City. 4 books. Now I did say 5, but maybe we'll be a little... No, we'll do 5. We'll do 5. Because that I feel like that is going to be a lot. Oh, okay. So I put in my... Why are you taking forever to focus? Okay. Wild card. So I put a couple of these in here. Basically, the wild card is I can pick whatever book I want. Here's what I'm going to do. I just recently went and visited Randy. If you guys don't know who Randy is, she's probably one of my best friends. She and I talk about books a lot. She's my bestie. She's my book bestie. I love her. She's like my best friend. Anyways, we were talking about books, and she has a couple of books that she's read that she gave me to read that are already tabbed and annotated. And I kind of want to read this because she said that she read this book and it put her, like when she finished it, because it's like a quick read, it's like 200 pages. When she finished it, it was kind of like a punch to the gut, or a punch to the stomach, as she said, and that kind of intrigues me. I also like the fact that she's annotated this because then I can see what she sees. But it is The Saturday Night Ghost Club by Craig Davidson. I don't know what this is about. I think she said it was like a coming of age. That's what it was. It's a coming of age book, but she has annotated it. Literally, look at this. This is why I love her. Okay, because she does all this. But she's highlighted, annotated, wrote in it, tabbed it. I mean, she's got everything in here. So I'm gonna pick this book because I told her I would read it. She also gave me what is it, Looking for Alaska, and she's also let me borrow Little Women that are also tabbed and annotated by a couple of people. And I told her I would finish these soon. So I'm gonna put this in my list. I kind of want to pick another book. I want to pick another book. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I feel confident. I I feel very confident. I'm also in the middle of a reading vlog for another video, and I have about 3 books in that one that I'm currently reading, so we'll see. We'll see if I get to it. Again, these are just options. If I get to them, I get to them. If I don't, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't get to these, but I do want to pick another. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ignore the dogs. Oldest book published on your shelf. We might have to do a little bit of digging. Alright, I found it. Because I don't think I'm going to find anything before this. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Liba Bray. This was published in 2003. This is probably one of the oldest ones on my shelf, by far. I do have Lord of the Flies, which was published in 1985 or something like that, but the edition that I have was published in 2016, so it technically doesn't count. So, A Great and Terrible Beauty. This is a 3-book series. I've had this on my bookshelf for quite a long time now, actually. It is YA. I believe it's also like a... She almost has powers of some sort. I don't actually know much about this book. I just know it's pretty and it's old. So, I actually went to McKay's the other day and I seen the paperback version of this, of the whole series. I almost bought it, so I prefer to read paperback. I don't know why. Paperback's just, it's easier to read. I could go into a whole spiel, but A Great and Terrible Beauty. So, we're gonna go through the books again because I don't even remember what we pulled, but we'll go through the books again and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it time. The first book that I picked was young adult, and that is Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the second book in the Natural series. Excited to get to this. The second one I picked was one word title. One word in the title of the book. I picked God Killer by Hannah Craner. Excited for this one. The third one that we picked out of the jar was a book you know nothing about, and I got If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I've been told wonderful things about this book. Randy loves this book, so I'm going based off of her thoughts on this, so I'm excited for this one. The next one that we picked was a book that intimidates you, and I picked House of Earth and Blood, the Crescent City for why can't I speak today? Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City, the first book, House of Earth and Blood. I picked it because it was huge. I'm really nervous about this one. She's a chunker. The next one that we picked was a wild card, which means I could pick whatever I wanted, and where I did just see Randy, she gave me this book, and that is the Saturday Night Ghost Club by Craig Davidson. Tabbed and annotated, so I'm excited. This should be like a quick single sitting read for me. And then the last pick was the oldest published book on my shelf, and I picked A Great and Terrible Beauty by Liba Bray. I'm excited. I don't know what this is about, but I'm excited. But we have 6 potential reads. I feel like these are all fairly good. I feel like a couple of them, I feel like the 4 paperbacks, besides this big honker right here, will definitely be quick reads. So that'll be nice to, you know, be able to say, hey, I at least read 4 books in the month of July. So, but the other 2 books, they may take a little bit longer, but I'm excited for them. So yeah, these are my books. These are my ladies. Those are my picks. I'm excited. But, you know, either way, that's the end of the video. I feel like, and I have heard a lot of content creators, book content creators talk about this, the TBR pick videos are the easiest to film, the easiest to edit, and always the quickest. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you love my content, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hand heart, but do all the things. You know what to do. But until next time, friends, bye.